Hi children, welcome back to our channel. In this video I am going to explain focal length of a concave mirror is positive or negative. We discussed in the previous video. In this video we are going to discuss about whether the focal length of a convex mirror is positive or negative. How we can apply the sign convention rules for convex mirror. So children, this topic is very important for problems. Maximum in our 10th class, most of the problems will be given for concave mirror, but ray diagrams must be given for convex mirror also. That's why you have to watch very carefully. I am going to talk children. First thing is what? Focal length of a convex mirror is positive or negative. How we can say that? According to the sign convention rules, how we can say the focal length of a convex mirror is positive or negative? So to understand that very simply, I will give one ray diagram for that. Focal length is positive or negative. And children, there are some sign convention rules are there. I uploaded one video for that. You must watch it. Up to now you didn't see that one. So children, this is the convex mirror. Clear? The light is coming from long distance and that light should be here coming from infinite distance. That's why it seems to be like parallel beam of light. Parallel beam of light. So light is coming from long distance. That is the parallel beam of light. So after that, the light rays are going to be reflect. These are the reflected rays. So here, and this is what? Pole. What's that? Pole. Now we have to extend the reflected rays. We have to extend the reflected rays. They must be meet at one point. They must be meet at one point on the principal axis. That point what we call focus. Clear? That point is what we call focus. Clear? The rays are coming from long distance. And after reflection, we have to extend the reflected rays. So all of you know, the convex mirror can always forms the virtual image. How we can get the virtual image? By extending the reflected rays, we may get one image. That is what we call virtual image. Clear children? Here in this case, we are extended the reflected rays backward. Then they must be, the extension of all the reflected rays must be meet at a point on the principal axis. That point here what we call focus. Clear? And children, what is the definition of focal length? The distance from pole to focus. Distance from pole to focus is called focal length. Distance from pole to focus. That's why here I am going to write here P to F. That is what? PF is equals to focal length. This is what? F, focal length. So here, now this F is positive or negative? F is positive or negative? We have to discuss that is. Clear? The light is coming from this side. Yes? And in the same direction only we are taking from P to F. Clear? The light is coming from, look at the chalk piece where I am drawing. This is the direction of moving of light. And we are taking from P to F. So the distance what we are taken, that should be in the direction of incident light. That's why that should be taken as positive. Clear? According to the second sign convention rule, the distances what we are taken in the direction of incident light, they can be taken as positive. Here this is the direction of moving of incident light, and in the same direction only we are taking the distance from P to F. P to F. That's why, what's that? That's why here focal length is positive. So here in case of a concave mirror, focal length is negative. Now for convex mirror it is positive. You have to remember that always. The focal length of convex mirror is always positive. Clear? And now children, how we can apply the sign convention rules for convex mirror? That means now in this case we have to discuss about the U and V. Children, it's very little bit difficult, the diagram, but easy to understand. So here now there is some object here. This is the AB is the object, and this is a one ray is parallel to the principal axis, and that should be here passes reflected like this, and the reflected ray is passes through the focus. And now here this is the center of curvature, and from that here we are drawing some normal like this. This is the center of curvature, and now here the ray is making some angle. The ray is making some angle at the pole, then it is reflected like this. This is the incident and this is reflected. Now we have to extend that one. Here we are getting the image. Clear, children? So no need to confuse, simply look at here. AB is the object just in front of the convex mirror. From that one light ray is coming, it is parallel to the principal axis, and that should be reflected like this. Clear? When it is reflected, and that should be extended like this, and that should be passed through the focus. So that's why I am drawing like this. And second ray, and that should be make some angle at the pole, and that should be with the same angle that is reflected. Now the reflected ray is extended, and they should be meet at this point. Then we are writing the image. So here now I am saying that it is A dash B dash. AB is the object, and A dash B dash is the image. So what is the nature of image? Virtual image and erect and dimensioned. Clear? Size is less than the object, that's why it is dimensioned image, and it is like object erect, and it is what? Virtual image. So this is the ray diagram, children. So here from that, what is the object distance here? It is the pole. What is the object distance? PA. PA is the object distance. So I am going to write that is U. And here what is image distance? Here this is the PA dash. A dash B dash is the image and P is the pole. What we call image distance? Distance from pole to the image distance. That's why here PA dash is the image, that is V. And now children, here similarly radius of curvature is what? PC. And focal length is what? PF. So in this case you have to observe the again same thing, whether they are in the PA dash, PC and PF, all they are in the direction of incident light or in opposite direction of incident light. You have to check it. So why? Because according to the second sign convention rule, the distances what we are taken in the direction of incident light, they can be taken as positive. If we can take in opposite direction, they can take as negative. That's why here first thing PA. So P to A, the light is coming in this direction. Light is coming in this direction because we are showing like this only. The light is coming from object. So PA, the PA what you would have taken, that should be against the incident light direction. That's why here PA is in opposite direction of incident light direction. That's why here PA is negative. That means object distance is negative. Clear now. And P dash A, light is coming in this direction, and P dash A or PA dash, sorry, PA dash. Clear. So PA dash is in the direction of incident light. So light ఇలా మూవ్ అవుతుంది, మనం P నుంచి A dash తీసుకుంటున్నాం. That's why PA dash is V plus or plus V. Similarly P to C, that is also positive, plus R. PF, that is plus F. So children, in case of a convex mirror, object distance only negative, remaining all are positive. Clear children? So in this way we have to apply the sign convention rules to the convex mirror. So I already uploaded for concave mirror. First you can watch it, and after that you can watch it. You may get clear picture of the how we can apply the sign convention for both concave and convex mirrors. Children, I hope you understand. If you can understand this one, like, share, comment the video. And if you have any friend who is reading the 10th class, for them also just share our channel and suggest them to subscribe our channel. We'll meet in the next video with some other interesting topic. Bye, take care.